guide you through the steps of active posture so that you can actually be tractioning your spine even as you sit, as opposed to collapsing your spine, crushing your discs, causing disc degenerative diseases and all sorts of dysfunction, as well as hip issues, okay? So you're going to sit up toward the front of your seat, and especially if you have hip issues, you might put your feet hip distance apart or even a little wider. That's going to soften those outer hip muscles a little bit. So at the front of my seat, it's easier for me to roll my pelvis a little bit forward and establish my lumbar curve. Feet are at least hip distance apart. Pelvis tilts a little bit forward, but now my chest is thrusting a little. So I want to tuck these lower ribs in just a little bit. That kind of softens the thrusting and overdoing that lumbar curve. Tilt, lower ribs draw in. Now here's where we get really active. The back ribs at the back of my body are rising up toward the sky, and the crown of my head is rising up toward the sky, the back of the crown. My chin does not lift. My chin stays neutral to the floor, and the back of the crown of my head rises up to the sky. So, starting again from the beginning, tilt, establishing lumbar curve, lower ribs tuck in, back ribs rise up, crown of the head rises up to the sky, and do all of that and breathe. And that's it. That's active posture.